The lights were dimmed as you looked up from your desk, paperwork scattered around it. A mop of messy brown hair sat just a few feet away from you. Their face was fuzzy, so you couldn't make out their face or what they were saying. "Come on, why? And you have been at this 4 hours," they complained. Their hand takes you in a tight hold, stopping you from writing, just as you were about to reply. You jumped awake at the sound of your alarm going off. Your eyes filled with sleep as well as a slight bit of confusion. That was the third time this month you had seen this dream, or well, different version of it, that is. Your hands slapped around your bed, trying to find the small then held device that was way too loud before you felt it. The phone was cool in your palm as your eyes squinted with the light as it stopped on your alarm before looking at the time. 4:45 a.m. Stupid job, you grumbled, finally removing yourself from the warmth that was your haven of a bed. Now, in reality, you loved your job but hated waking up in the morning. Very safe to say Name was not a morning person whatsoever. Once you had dragged yourself to the bathroom, you did what you needed to before brushing your teeth and making sure you sprayed on some deodorant, trying so hard but still somehow failing not to inhale the stuff. Shit, you coughed, walking back into your room to get changed. The summer was coming to an end, which meant that it was still light outside, but the air had a light bit to it which helped you wake up a little more as you blasted music through your headphones. 30 was something you never thought you would be doing, yet here you were. You looked up at people walking past, clearly still drunk from their night of adventures. Slowly you made your way to the baby blue building that you worked in. It was a small bakery that your parents had owned before handing it down to you on your 21st birthday. The keys rattled as you took them out of your pocket before inserting it into the door and hearing that click sound, smiling to yourself. And fuck, was it cold in here. You walked into the kitchen in the back, turning on the lights before making sure the oven was on as well. All of the past lights were on, trying to get as much heat in the room as you could before you went to get changed. Slipping on your non-slip shoes, you did yourself a once-over, making sure you had everything on you as you got to work, kneading and proving the dose before you turned your attention to the cakes and smaller pastries your bakery had to the officer. The quick stopping of your music made you freeze as you tried to see Pike standing beside your phone. "Good morning," you smiled, pulling the headphones off your head, now resting on your shoulders as you grated the back hair female. "Good morning to you, Name T," she asked, walking over to the staff mugs before taking the same two you both used on the daily. "Please," you smiled, washing your hands in the sink, deciding that you could stop for a quick tea break. "How was your weekend?" you asked as you watched the girl make the 2 cups of hot tea. Same old, I'm guessing you were here." Pike smiled, the smile she gave you when she knew she was right in a conversation. "Nah," when cliff diving, you laughed, taking the hot mug from her. "OMG, Name, taking a day off?" "Well, I never," you both laughed. "But in all seriousness, you need to give yourself a break. When was the last time you took a day off or had a sleep in?" Her voice was laced with worry. "I'll be fine, besides, who else can make bread like I can?" you said, taking a sip of the hot liquid. "Well, I need to get back to my baby. Thanks for the tea," you smiled, taking the half-empty mug with you. "Anytime, dear," you hear Pike call back before she sets off doing the morning jobs that still need to be done before you open to the public. Just before 12 p.m. hit, a group of young adults walked into the small bakery. "Come on, shorty, just this once," the tall brunette whined. The 2 men beside them looked pissed. "Shut it, 4 eyes," the shorter man spocked, taking out his wallet and getting ready to order. "Hi, what can I get for you?" Pick asked, smiling at the group. The man was about to respond but was interrupted by a loud, "Fuck, that's hot." The 4 stopped, worried, and concussion was evident on all 4 of the young adults. "And /N, are you okay?" Pike called back, only to have you stick your head through the doorway. "Do we have a burn kit?" you asked. The brunette stopped and looked at you. Your face flushed a slight red, probably due to the heat or maybe embarrassment. They couldn't tell. Your hair was slightly dishevelled and your hand, well, it did not look good. They could have sworn they had seen you before. "What did you do, Damas?" Pike asked, gently taking your hand in hers and looking it over carefully. "Forgot my clothes was wet and picked up a hot tray." "Haha," you laughed like it was nothing. "God, your laugh." "Ah, found it, sorry about that." "God, whatever, it's on the house," you said, smiling to the group before you took the small green medical kit from under the counter. Before you disappeared to what they could only assume was the kitchen. "Will she be all right?" the tall blonde asked. "Mitch, oh yeah, she will be fine. This is a weekly thing at this point," the woman said almost too easily. Pike's eyes watched the tall brunette as the 2 men ordered, their eyes still laced on the door. "Hange, did you want something?" the blonde man asked. "What? Oh, can I have a coffee, please? Just milk." Hange said, their eyes never left the door. "Great, that will be pound 11.45, she smiled as the short man paid for the order. When it came to the Hange's cup, she quickly pulled out a small black Sharpie and wrote her friend's number on the back. "Here you are, have a good day." She flashed her bright smile to the group before she watched them leave. The tyro made it outside before Hange stopped. "What's wrong now, shitty glasses?" the short man asked, his tone annoyed. The girl behind the counter gave me her number. Change read over the number before they moved their thumb to read the words. "Call me XX." "That's wonderful, Hange, but Levi is right, we are going to be late if we don't go now," the tall blonde man said, looking to see Levi had already started to walk away from the group. Time skip. That night, Change sat with the now empty cup in hand, wondering if this was a smart thing to do as they opened their contacts app on their phone before quickly making the decision to type in the number, and quickly saw a text before they panicked once they saw it had been seen. Unknown, hey, scene 2209. You looked up from your book in confusion. Your music stopped playing in your headphones, and a ding came through. Who was texting you? You wondered as you placed your bookmark quickly in between the pages of the book before setting it down. Taping the screen of your phone, the bright light down lighting up your dark room, a single text was the only notification you had. You were quick to unlock your phone to see it was from an unknown number. Unknown. Hey. You thought for a second, not remembering giving out your number to, well, anyone. Maybe they had the wrong number, you thought. Yeah, that was it, they just had the wrong number. You were quick to text the stranger back. No. Hey. Hi. Who is this? Sorry. Under the message it read, deliver. You yawned a little, deciding you were going to get some sleep tonight before you half-heartedly threw your phone on your bedside table, and your book was decoured onto your mess of a bedroom floor. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss anything I post.